All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm your host, Alex. Today we're diving into this article by Google Research titled, Chain of Agents, Large Language Models Collaborating on Long Context Tasks, published January 23, 2025. So the core idea here is a new framework called Chain of Agents, or CoA, designed to tackle the problem of LLMs struggling with long input texts. It's a training-free approach that uses multiple LLMs working together, kind of like a team, to process and understand these extensive texts, outperforming existing methods like RAG and even long-context LLMs. So this figure illustrates how CoA tackles multi-hop reasoning. RAG, relying on keyword similarity, gets stuck on irrelevant information, leading to a wrong answer, Mars. However, the CoA agents work sequentially. The first agent gathers relevant background, the second adds details, and the third, having access to previous findings, correctly identifies the sun. This demonstrates CoA's strength in complex reasoning. This table compares CoA with long-context LLMs, specifically different versions of Claude 3 on the BookSum dataset. We see CoA consistently outperforms the full context baseline, even though the latter has a much larger context window, 200,000 tokens versus CoA's 8,000. Interestingly, CoA's performance actually improves as the input length increases, highlighting its effectiveness with truly long texts. Okay, building on that, this table shows CoA compared to long-context LLMs, specifically different versions of Claude 3, on the BookSum dataset. Again, CoA, with its 8,000 token limit, outperforms the full context baseline, even with the latter's much larger 200,000 token window. Interestingly, the results are broken down by whether the text needed to be truncated or not, showing CoA's consistent advantage. So this figure further explores CoA's performance with longer inputs, using the Claude 3 model on the BookSum dataset. It breaks down performance by input length, measured in thousands of tokens. What's striking is that CoA continues to outperform the full context baseline, even as text length increases beyond 400,000 tokens. In fact, CoA actually gets better with longer texts, showing a near 100% improvement at the highest lengths. So, to wrap up our discussion on Chain of Agents, this framework offers a really promising approach to handling long context tasks in LLMs. Instead of simply extending context windows, which can be computationally expensive, CoA uses a clever multi-agent system, allowing LLMs to collaborate and reason more effectively, even with limited individual context. Well, that's all for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. Thanks for tuning in.